Hello, welcome, Cabbage here. Let's have a look at Monster Strike. And then I guess it was announced somewhere, but the super extreme characters, the lethal characters that we see here in the library, in the next update, they will be able to get an Ableberry slot. You can do this with like the regular extreme monsters right now if you make 2 Max Lux and then fuse them together. Up until now, the super extreme monsters, you have not been able to do that with them, but now you will be able to. So that really improves them. A lot of these are like, as good or even better than some impossible monsters. So to be able to put Ableberries on them is pretty amazing. And then I might do it for some of these, partly because I'm curious to play their quests again, because I've gotten a lot of new characters since I've made their Max Lux. But here, let's look at maybe which ones I would recommend to make the double Max Lux of, and then which Ableberry I would recommend for them. But first of all, I would say that any of these that you're using as a Max Lux to make another Max Lux of like an Impossible or a Colossal or even a Golzetsu monster, then I can definitely recommend them. But here, the first one here is Mikumo Ascension. And then her, I actually gave her a Hero Scroll in order to give her some more attack. She's got the 8-turn Null Everything Strike Shot, she's a Pierce, and then has a Minesweeper always on. So she's really great as a Go Anywhere Max Lux. I gave her the Hero Scroll because I got her very early in my JP playing career. If it were now, I would probably not give her the Hero Scroll. But yeah, I think her quest might be easier because we have Moses now. And if you were to give her a Ableberry, probably the Kin Strength. Just because, she wouldn't really benefit from any other. She is good for some impossible quests, like Marishten or Kushinada 0 or some other places. But none of those places are super difficult, so I don't know if she really needs a Ableberry. Otherwise, here is Fukahide. He is excellent, just as like a day-to-day Max Lux. He's a Pierce with the Blast Pump combo, no gauge, so very easy to use. And he's also maybe the best Max Lux for Brutus, who is one of my more recommended wood Max Lux. And then if you were to use him in there, you could give him either the Kin Strength or the maybe Kin Speed, just so you can hit more guys more times. That would also help with his Strike Shot. And then you could also give him a Cutthroat. Cutthroat is a nice Ableberry to give to your Max Lux because although it has a nice benefit, the Ableberries that you put on your Hatcher monsters, you can do better than Cutthroat, like Sidekick or Kin Strength or Strike Haste or whatever. So yeah, maybe Cutthroat for Fukahide. If you're done with Brutus, for example, and you're not going to use Fukahide for any high-level content, then you could just give him a Kin Speed, and that would make him even better as a support, everyday Max Lux. Who else is good? Here is Otsu, and then she might be the best Max Lux for Vida, the Wood Golzetsu quest. And so if you use her in there, you could give her the Cutthroat. You give her Survivor. I think there's some like damage walls in there or something. And then also, if you're done with Vida, I don't know how many of you are out there, but again, as just a day-to-day Max Lux, you give her the Kin Speed. Yeah, the Ascension form. This is the one that you're going to want to be using day-to-day and in Vida. Okay, next is Water. Here is Shibai, and then both of her versions are good for Arcadia or Avalon. And then you could give her Survivor. That's pretty helpful in those 2 quests. Kin Strength, whatever. If you're done with those 2, I don't know if you really need Shibai, however. And then here, this is Koyuki. This evolution version, also good for Arcadia. She was my top pick there. And then the Ascension, she's good as an everyday Max Lux with the Pierce, Double Null, and the Blast Pump combo. She could also benefit from some extra speed. Easy quest, too. And then here is Holes Black. This is another day-to-day Max Lux, so you can just give him the Kin Speed. although his speed is already pretty high, so I don't know if he would need that. He might need the Ableberry less than some of these other guys. And otherwise, let's see. Here's Joyaberun. His two versions are good for different quests, like Yamato Takeru Zero or Taishakuten. And so if you're using him in there, you could use the Cutthroat, you know, stuff like that. If you're already done, you could maybe give him the Sidekick Ableberry, since both of them have fairly strong bump combos. Who else we got? Here's Scorpica. Her evolution, or her ascension form is good for Nirai Kanai. I would give her the Kin Strength for sure. Low attack, but since she has the double Slayer, that can really help there. Who else is good? Darwin Ascension. He's another day-to-day max luck. Pretty slow speed, so he would really benefit from the Kin Speed Ableberry. And then here is Hikaru Genji. He's another good everyday max luck, Pierce with the Blast Bump combo. Again though, speed is very high, so I don't know if he would need an Ableberry very much. His attack is high enough that he can one-punch the guys in Tsukuyomi if you haven't finished the max luck there. Yeah, maybe he doesn't need it. The thing about Hikaru Genji though is that he's very easy now, especially if you bring a bunch of Daki, so it wouldn't be too difficult to get the double max luck of him. And then here's Karen. The evolution form here is good for Kanan. And then, yeah, Survivor would be good, since she's going to take extra damage from that quest. Kin Strength would be good, so she can do more damage with the turrets and stuff. Yeah, just a good all-around max luck. And then the Ascension here, she actually turns out to be good for the Dark Golzetsu quest, Adubuda. And for her, you could also give her the Kin Strength, or maybe the Cutthroat, so yeah. Otherwise, I personally am a fan of a Hecaton Kale, but again, just as kind of a general use. I don't know if you really could benefit from an Ableberry, so I don't know about this guy. And then here, this is something Taisa. I think the Ascension version. Yeah, he's also good for Adubuda, so you could also give him the Kin Speed, Kin Strength, whatever. And then finally is Dark. Anko Ascension, she is a good all-around max luck. And then her attack is already kind of high. So if you got her a good enough Kin Strength Ableberry, you could get her attack up to 30,000 with the gauge. That's pretty crazy for a max luck. Here's Jun. She's really good, but yeah, making the second max luck of her would be a giant slog, so I don't recommend this for anyone. She's a good max luck for El Dorado, but if you're dying for a max luck with a Ableberry slot, you could just use a Tsukuyomi Kai and then get that there. Otherwise, maybe this is the last one that I would recommend. This is the Elish Kigal. Both of her versions are good damage dealers, both with their direct attacks and their bump combos, so you can give her either the Kin Strength or the Sidekick Ableberry. But yeah, that is a quick look at the Super Extreme monsters and maybe which ones I would think about putting the Ableberry on. And yeah, hopefully that was helpful, and we'll see you again. Take care.